A Muslim has to pray. Prayer is one of the most important things. It's the first pillar of our faith after, the Shahada, after our belief. And we used to talk about these sorts of things in the Kuliya in Medina, in the Islamic University, about sort of, everybody knows sort of conditions and the things that you have to do, and et cetera, et cetera. You have to be clean, you have to face the Qibla, you have to do that, right? But some people, they succumb to waswas, or the Shaitaan works against them. And the Shaitaan can get them so focused on the perfect prayer that it becomes actually a hindrance to them. And so I wanted to bring up an example of something that we used to talk about in class to show how important it is to pray, right? Regardless of everything else that's going on. We used to talk about, and in fiqh, we do this. It's one style of learning fiqh where you try to push the principles by thinking of extreme situations. So one of our professors, they introduced sort of a thought experiment. Let's imagine a prisoner of war, okay? They're chained to a wall. They're not facing the Qibla. Okay, they don't have any clothes on, right? They're bleeding, they've been tortured. No, they're even got their own, sort of excrement on them and stuff like that. They can't leave to get down or to make wudu or to clean themselves. They can't make proper sujood. They can't make proper ruku'. Does the person pray? The answer is yes. The person prays, right? The prayer, and especially praying on time, is more important. That person is prevented from fulfilling the normal prerequisites of prayer. He's prevented from facing the Qibla. He's prevented from covering himself properly. He's prevented from cleaning himself properly. He's prevented from making wudu. He's prevented from all these things out of his own control, but he still prays. Even if he's only going to motion with his eyes, even if he's just only going to be able to move an inch this way or an inch that way, he still prays, because the salah is your connection. Right? It's your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can't just abandon that connection. Bad things are going to happen. So in extreme situations, it kind of shows you the priorities, right? The priority is to pray, right? And not to become sort of spooked into, well, maybe I didn't do it perfectly, or maybe I can't do it perfectly this time. Maybe I'll delay it, or maybe I'll, do it late, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow, or you should pray, right? Do the absolute best you can. If you're prevented from fulfilling one of the prerequisites of the salah, then you're prevented. It doesn't mean that you don't pray, or it doesn't mean that you're excused from prayer. You always have to pray.